you want some music to actually come into, or do you want to go straight into it?
Nah, just go straight in it.
Are you sure? I can put some music in afterwards anyway.
Yeah, do that then.
What would you like? Would you like a bit of Brahms, a bit of Bach, cultured, anything of that nature?
I know. Got any drum and bass? Nah, I'm not a fan, to be honest.
What, of drum and bass?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that guy. Is he any good?
Not really.
Okay, well, here we are.
He's still better than Labour. Sorry, go on.
Here we are. We're here. We're going in, and we're talking about Labour. Mark, open it up. Take us away. Let's get into this quick conversation. Go ahead.
They're in a right mess again, aren't they?
Oh, what?
Remember when Sir Flip Flop said, "Country before party"? Well, a councillor, Steve Edwards, tried to do this and has been sacked.
Where was that guy from?
He represents Brockmore and Pesnett Ward, whatever that is. At Dudley, I think.
Dudley. Dudley.
Basically, he's saying what this is funny because this is actually coming from Labour, from a councillor. He's saying what everyone else is saying. He said the Labour leader lied to the British public and has turned his back on the working class people. I mean, they are the slow kids catching up, but at least they're getting there. I mean, you're just going to be highly critical of your leader, and then he sacks you straight away. He's got no self-awareness, Starmer, and this will be his downfall. He's finished, mate.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I mean, Trevor turned around and he said, people say he's finished, and he's still here. Actually, I think he may just be clinging on with the skin underneath his nails, because it's got to be getting bad on the backside if a councillor is calling him out. I mean, I thought the letter of resignation from Rosie Duffield was bad when she actually resigned from the Labour Party. But to get people like him turning around and saying that Starmer has not been telling the truth. I mean, he's telling something that everybody knows.
Everybody but Starmer.
Everybody but Starmer.
He's still in denial, John.
Before he came in, I mean, if everybody knew about the things that he's done, which he actually said before the election he wasn't going to do, who would have voted for him?
Oh, there would have been a small group of idiots who will always vote for him because.
Are you talking about the Muslim vote there?
I wasn't, but yes, why
if the
not?
cab fits.
Why not? I mean, this councillor, he said he kind of expected it because he's kind of been saying this for 6 or 7 months already. So he waited till he got elected, probably, and then started saying it.
Well, yeah, he got it. He's
got a point because he's trying to speak up for his residents, and they're complaining. So he's just relaying the message, and then it's like, no, sacked.
Yeah.
Honestly, I say it again, he's got no self-awareness, Starmer. And I've said this again, I don't like reusing things, but he is finished.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of having a dead rat in your house, right? It's dead. But you've just got to put up with that stinking, rotten smell for a month or so until it's gone. But unfortunately, it's probably going to be, maybe another 4 years of the stinking, rotten smell. But I've got a theory. I just think that he's going to lose that many people along the way. There's going to be no one left by the end of the 4 years.
So the likes of Louise Gittins are going to be desperate to get on with this Cheshire thing that they're doing, and so that she can be voted in as the mayor. No. She's no way. Labour are finished. I agree with you. It's just a case of dead man walking. They just really, really don't understand that the mood of the country is you're gone.
Everyone hates you.
Everybody hates you.
Even your own councillors.
I mean, why don't they start doing the things that people want? Stop the boats coming across. Stop the dinghies.
Couldn't stop a bus.
Halt immigration. I mean, just like Trump has done, all those things. Just stop it. Let's, give the people what they want. Stop talking about this 22 billion black hole. You're giving away more than that to foreign countries in aid.
If anyone's listened to our live feed Monday night, we went through a lot of stuff in America where money was wasted. Imagine if even a fraction of that is being spent by our government and they're banging on about some imaginary black hole.
It's just incredible,
mental, aren't they?
As far as I'm concerned, This man has no right giving our money away if we need that money in this country. Because if he's saying, we had a 22 billion black hole, well, why are you giving away more of that to other countries when the pensioners require it over here? Look after your own people first, the same way that Donald Trump is looking after the people in America, the US, USA first, everybody else. Now, I agree with that. So why can't this government, who the hell is he? Who the hell is Starmer to actually say, no, we're going to give money away to other countries to help their climate crisis?
Not really helping working people, is it?
No.
Not our working people.
He said country first, party second. That is just complete bullshit. And every Labour councillor, every Labour activist, every Labour MP, every Labour minister must be sitting there going, oh, Jesus.
Well, apart from one.
Well, yeah, because he's been kicked out. No.
Right. I'm really enjoying this. Right. These divvies started this whole cancel culture thing, yeah? And now they're at the point where it doesn't really work on us anymore because we don't really care. And you just get told to do one and everyone's seen through. But they're still busy cancelling each other.
I know. I understand that.
Oh, wow.
The Labour Party have said that they don't comment on membership matters, but made it clear Sir Keir Starmer is not involved. Well, what do you mean he's not involved? He's the leader of the party. So how can he not be involved?
Sorry, I've got a thing from GB News and it says Keir Starmer sacks Labour Health Minister after viral WhatsApp messages. So is he involved or is he not involved?
Is he responsible?
My God.
They just don't know what they're doing. And the council leader at Dudley has said that it's a sad loss because Steve has been a strong community campaigner and an individual I have known and respected for many years. Now, that's Councillor Pete Lowe. So you
correction.
Sit there.
Correction. This was Dudley, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The other councillor, I'll come back to where he was from. Got mixed up there.
That's all right. It's okay. So
I think they were both.
That's right.
Both Dudley. Oh, right.
Dudley.
Yeah.
So you got
coincidence. It's all going on in there.
Dudley. I'm from Birmingham.
I'll be honest, John, I couldn't care less what they're all saying in the WhatsApp group, mate. I just want the important issues fixed. I want the border secure. I want my son to be able to afford to live and buy a house. I want him to be able to go to school without being indoctrinated with bull crap. I want him to be safe when he goes out on the streets.
Yeah.
I don't care what they're on about in the WhatsApp groups, but they started cancel culture, so cancel yourselves, dickheads.
The truth of the matter is,
because we don't cancel each other, do we?
Truth of the matter is, if you import third world, you're going to get third world. And if they're importing them just in order to maintain the vote, because let's be honest here, Labour got into government with basically 22 to 25% of the eligible voters. Everybody else couldn't be bothered voting because they were so sick and tired of what's been going on in this country. Now, as it is, Labour are extremely dependent upon the Muslim vote. Now, if anybody is smart out there, they would actually politically drive a wedge between Labour and the Muslim vote.
Well, you should say that.
Go ahead.
They've just started their Islamic independent group, haven't they? That's going to rock the boat. The only problem is, it's that dipstick lawyer from that Manchester airport thing.
Oh, no.
I think even a lot of the Muslims are like, oh, God, not him again. He's embarrassing.
They're going to get the message pretty soon. There's only 4 million of them in the country. That's it, the Muslims, or people who identify as Muslim. And
how many seats did UKIP get with 4 million?
Nothing. Practically nothing.
Oh, well, never mind. They're a bit more concentrated in areas. They might take one or two, but as we said last year, I don't think it's going to affect much at the minute, but it'll destroy Labour, as you say, won't it?
I'm thinking that, the moderate Muslim They're fine and they're nice people. You can really get on with them. Okay, you can argue about their religion and the Quran and the rest of its stuff in Islam. You can argue about till the cows come home about these different things. But if that's what they believe, that's what they believe. Now, the problem is radical Islam, and this is what Labour are keeping on side, because there's no two ways about it. They are dependent on that vote. And they're not saying anything about that. But what's going to happen is the Trump effect is going to start drifting in to this country, and the Muslims are going to start feeling it. And I feel sorry for the moderate Muslims who actually want to integrate. They want to be, a part of the country. They feel British, and they are British. And the second generation.
That's up for debate, John. But anyway,
no, well, the second generation. I mean, they are British, but we've got to get rid of all those other elements, and we've got to say to them, look. Just like the trans lobby, okay? You've had your day. That's it, right? The majority are not interested. And if Starmer keeps on doing what he's doing, he's going to hasten his own demise. He's going to be accessory to his own political suicide because, quite simply, people have had enough. And they're going to be emboldened by what Trump is doing in America. They're going to be emboldened by that. They're going to get the message through. And the Labour people behind the scenes are saying to Starmer, you're killing us. You're not Labour anymore. You're not standing up for the people. I mean, you've only got to look at the guy who's been proven to have taken, all sorts of goodies behind the scenes. And it's out in public. Is that the kind of guy that you want looking after your country? Or do you want somebody who's straight, who's saying, basically, I'm coming out to make things better for you. How are they making things better for us? Tell me, give me one instance of how they are making things better for us.
Give me a minute, I'll think of something. No, I can't. And that's not even me messing around. I was actually trying to really think of something.
There isn't anything.
I mean, the one where that law they were going to say where your employers can't contact you outside of work sounded all right, but I've not seen anything from that. But apart from that, mate,
how are they bringing
not
down?
Just saying this, but I'm struggling to think of anything good.
Are they bringing down food prices?
No, but they're bringing themselves down and cancelling each other, so that's always good.
But food prices have gone up. If everybody knows, the food prices have gone up. People are finding it difficult to pay their rents. I mean, it's just incredible that these people are so out of touch with what's going on. We're going to build houses, says Angela Rayner. We're going to build houses. How many houses have they built?
I've thought of something good, but it's only good if you're a barrister, a train driver, a teacher. You see where I'm going with that one, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. I have to say that, and the Conservatives were no better. They actually created and facilitated this mess that we're in. And we have an NHS that they're saying, we're going to, it's always going to be free to the, at the point of need. Fine. It needs to be gone through because we need an Elon Musk to come in and look at the NHS and go, you're not needed. You're not needed. You're full of shit. You don't do anything. You don't add anything to the mix. Get out. Because tell me something. There should be the least amount of time taken between you getting an appointment at the doctor and getting the health care that you need. All the other things in between, all the bureaucracy is just bullshit. It literally is. You need the fastest time to get to a doctor and also to get the care that you need. People are waiting weeks and weeks and weeks and months to get the operations that they need. And Labour are just saying, we're tackling the problem. Give us a chance. No. Look at everything that Trump is doing. He's wasted no time whatsoever. He's already in and planned. And Labour had 14 years to get their act together and say, well, if we take power, we're going to do this. If we take power...
They still don't know what they're doing, do they?
And they still don't know what they're doing. So I'm sorry. I was on a soapbox then. I'm sorry,
all right.
Stats.
No, Trump's smashing cartels. Well, this robot droid can't even smash an egg with a hammer.
He's actually designated the Mexican cartels as a terrorist organization, which means that if Mexico open their mouths, if American soldiers go across to go kill them, then Mexico are going to go, get lost. It's as simple as that. They're going to say, we're coming in, we're going to get them, we're going to kill them, and we're going to come out. That's it. End of story.
Again, I can only really think of a couple of good things that he's good at cancelling people as soon as he gets the opportunity. Long may that live.
At the moment,
cancel yourself, dickhead.
He is the ultimate beta male in a position of power. We don't need a beta in control. We need an alpha in control. I'll tell you who we need. We need a combination of Rupert Lowe and Ben Habib. I'm telling you. And, Nigel Farage, I'm not interested in him. No, not at all.
Here's a question. How come this fella there, what was his name? Oh, sorry, I've gone off it now. Whoever he was, he said something in a WhatsApp group, right? How come he's been sacked for just maybe some of the stuff he said.
That minister.
Yeah. Something's popped up on the story.
He was a health minister.
Yeah.
Andrew Gwynn.
That's him, I've got it now, Andrew Gwynn. So he's sacked and whatever for saying something that is offensive. Well, that's subjective. Some people are offended by it. I couldn't really give a damn. He's not hurt anyone, has he?
No.
Yeah, Keir Starmer breaks the rules that they all set. Now, are you telling me his voice coach came round on Christmas Eve to give him voice lessons, did she?
Yeah, well, it's
I know
an oral education. It's an oral education.
I can imagine there was a lot of oral involved, but maybe someone should be asking his wife how the Christmas Eve party went. Was she there, or was it just Mr. Starmer?
Yes.
And his voice coach, who did a really good job of his voice, because he sounds like AI. In fact, AI sounds like it's got more charisma than him.
Everybody's got to understand.
How come he's not sacked himself and cancelled himself? John, he's done worse things than all these people here.
Don't please tell me. I mean, Andrew Gwynn, don't forget, he turned around and he said he hoped that, this OAP would croak it before the next election.
I know, but I bet you the bottom dollar he was just messing around and he thought that was actually funny when I don't agree. It's not funny. But I don't think he should have his life ruined for something he probably didn't mean.
Well, he hasn't. He's still an MP. So he'll still be pulling about 90 grand.
But he won't be, will he? Because they'll have a by-election. He'll be gone, won't he?
Well, and we haven't heard about the by-election with Iron Mike.
Maybe this is the way we win, John. Just bit by bit. They're just going to lose all their people. When it comes 2029, there'll be no one left. There'll be Keir Starmer there campaigning on his own, yeah.
Ready to switch the lights out as he leaves number 10.
Working people. And you're looking around and go, you're on your own, Keir. There's no one there anymore, mate. And he's like, I'm going to protect working people and fix the foundations. Mate,
Jesus.
No foundations left, son. You destroyed them all.
And we don't want Kemi. Definitely don't want Kemi. Not interested in the Conservatives.
Who? The who?
Kemi.
The fake. Oh, I remember them. Yeah. The fake Conservatives.
Conservatives.
They were absolutely useless then, weren't they?
No. So anyway, have you got a woke the plank for this week? Because it was something that we used to do. Who are we going to?
Oh, I thought we were going to do this separately. Oh, hang on, I'm not ready now. Should we come back and do this in a minute?
We'll come back.
It's and do this in a minute.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We're going to end that one there.
Thanks for tuning in.
And then we'll come back with Woke the Plank. Keep everybody in suspense.
Yeah, we're bringing it back.
Are we going to make the Raven walk the plank?
Yes.
Okay, well, there we go.